Speed it up. Hold on.
Run that back turbo.
Speed it up. Speed it up. Eat it up. Eat it up. Eat it up. Speed it up. Speed it up. Hold on. Hold on. Speed it up. Hold on. Hold on. Speed it up. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Speed it up. Hold on. Speed it up. Speed it up. Scotty. Hotty. Scotty too hotty. Charlie. Wiley. Wiley. Cheddar. Got it. Got cheddar and got it. Good. College. Good. Her frame. Body. Her frame. Musain. Body. Musain. My plane. Private. Private. Diamond chain. Wallet. No shame. I got it. I got it. Couple planes. Watches. Watches. Highlight. Versace. Versace. The hay. Can't speed it up. Speed it up. Eat it up. Eat it up. Eat it up. Speed it up. Speed it up. Hold on. Hold on. Speed it up. Hold on. Hold on. Speed it up. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Speed it up. Hold on. Speed it up. Speed it up.
Woo! What's up, guys? It's ItsGrawVez, and I hope you enjoyed that highlight introduction because today we are going to talk about the Spring League. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I, Emmanuel Graves, was blessed enough to be invited to go to the Spring League, and I hope you guys appreciated seeing that highlight film. You guys know I've been working at this for 2 to 3 years, just trying to prove that I could play inside linebacker, and I am blessed that I got the opportunity to be able to do that. So before I start, I want to give a big shout out to everybody from the Spring League. I know I sent you guys this video because I want to hear your input. Maybe you guys think like-minded like me, or maybe you guys have some things that could help out somebody else in the future if they want to go to the Spring League. This video is going to be a long video, so if you think it's going to be more highlights, I suggest that maybe you click on to another video that I do have more highlights, because now I'm going to get more into should you go to the Spring League. And if you haven't seen my video previously, I had a video that I did actually really close to last year around my birthday talking about, hey guys, should I go to the Spring League? What do you think I would need to do my best at the Spring League? So if you haven't checked out that video, I highly suggest you check it out. I'll put like a link somewhere around here. But going further, once again, shout out to all the guys that I played with. Some of you guys are my brothers, some of you guys are my foes, and some of you guys, yo, it's nothing personal, but when I'm on that football field, I'm not this dude. I'm the dude on the football field. I'm the dude trying to take people's heads out. I'm the dude trying to make plays. I'm the dude trying to prove that he can play inside linebacker. And that's what I wanted to put on tape. And it wasn't always nice. It wasn't always the most humble. It wasn't always the most pretty. But that's the aggressive nature that I want to have. And that's what I want to put on tape to show that I deserve an opportunity at the next level. And when I say next level, I mean NFL. I believe I can play at that level. And I believe I did everything in my power with God, not on my own. I wouldn't even get this far without God. Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. Got to put it there, because a lot of people think once you start making it that you just got to give up your beliefs and give up what got you there. And I want to show that I glorify God. I play for my team. I play with passion. And this year I played with I'm trying not to cuss. I played with so much aggression, bro. I just wanted to knock somebody out every time I stepped on that field. And sometimes you're going to get a penalty call, as you saw, and sometimes you're going to let that other side of the ball know not to come my way. And guess what? They didn't. So yeah, once again, no hard feelings towards anybody, but I do want to give my honest feedback, my honest review, my honest experience, and I also want to bring facts of what I actually experienced, facts of what the Spring League is, so that people know that I'm not trying to just give you a biased review. The reason I make these videos is because I want you guys to have honest decisions and honest views on how I did things, and how maybe you can use some of what I did to learn from, and maybe you can do it better, and maybe it won't work out for you because it's just a different background. It's all relative. just because this worked for me or didn't work for me doesn't mean it will work for you or it won't work for you. But I still see a lot of value in sharing my experience, sharing my knowledge, and sharing my beliefs. And I want to do that in a factual way. And then I also want to, closer to the end of the video, give more of my opinions and then give more of my advice on what I think you should do if you're in this position to want to play professional football and you need an opportunity to show it in some way, somehow, some form. So without further ado, I'm going to be talking real fast because, to be honest, I don't want to talk about the facts, but I want to talk about the facts so that everybody here knows what I'm talking about before I talk about my experience. I want you guys to know the details so that you can make an honest decision whether it's coming from my opinion or whether it's coming from the facts. So this is all to answer, should you go to the Spring League? Could the Spring League benefit you? And in the future, what do I think the Spring League could potentially do better? What do I feel like they were lacking in, and what do I feel like the pros were? So it'll be kind of like a pros and cons video, and I don't think I am wrong for doing a review on the Spring League. I know I'm going to get a lot of challenges back. I know I'm going to get a lot of hate potentially for making this video, but that's not what it's about. When people buy a product, because the Spring League is something that you buy, just so everybody knows, I paid $2,000 to go to that Spring League showcase, okay? So when you pay for a product, if you look on Amazon, if you look on Google, if you search anywhere, you will find reviews on these products, right? And do these reviews not encourage you to buy that product? They do. So I am somebody that feels a void. This is my niche. Football, I have a passion for it. And if I have a passion for it, it means I care about it. I want people to have the best experience within football. And if I can give them a good product, I'm going to do my best to do that. And if I can steer them away from a product that may not be in the best for them, I'm also going to steer them not in that way. So good product, I want you guys to hop on it. Bad product, guys, be careful. You might want to get it for these reasons, but if you don't want it, I wouldn't suggest it. All right, man, I'm talking so much. Give me a second, guys. I just think I'm so pumped because I've wanted to talk about this. You guys don't understand. There's a lot of drama that was involved in this experience for me. Not a lot, but closer to the end, and I'll get to that. And it's been something that I wanted to express, but I didn't want to put it in negative light because I'm a very positive guy. I'm a very guy that's very trying to be encouraging and motivating. My mom's a motivational speaker. You know, I'm a follower of Christ. I'm always trying to put God first. And then all of a sudden, I'm hit with some challenges that I do not agree with. But once again, what show is this? What channel is this? This is ItsGrawVez. This is Enjoy the Grind. And if I just showed you everything being positive all the time, that wouldn't be a grind. So I experienced the grind. We gonna talk about it. But before we do, sorry I can't get to it. I just got so much to talk about. Let's get to the facts. All right, so let me leave some space over here so we'll see if this works. So if you guys want to know what the Spring League is, that's what we're going to talk about. If you go to www.thespringleague.com, it says, at a time when the NFL has no developmental leagues, the Spring League is the closest thing to an apples-to-apples opportunity for players to get game reps. It's starting small, but that could be the smartest way to go. So that is from Mike Florio at NBC Sports. All right, so now if you go to thespringleague.com/about, this is what you'll learn. The Spring League is an elite developmental league and scouting event for professional football talent. All teams in the Spring League utilize one central location for both practices and games, allowing NFL scouts, GMs, and player personnel directors an opportunity to evaluate players in one setting. Players are also evaluated by the CFL and other professional leagues. Many players who participate in the Spring League have spent time on an NFL roster, active, practice, or preseason roster. The Spring League consists of 4 games, 2 per team, played in April. The 2019 Spring League season will be played in Austin, Texas for the 2nd consecutive year. The Spring League also hosts showcases in the summer and the fall to provide additional opportunities for players to be evaluated. Numbers that stand out. 18 NFL teams attended the Spring League in 2018. 24 is the median age of the Spring League players. 28 NFL teams requested film from the Spring League in 2018 season. 343,000 plus views were on Bleacher Report's live of the Spring League in, I'm guessing, 2018. They didn't put 2018 there. Now, we're going to mention some marquee players. Nearly all the Spring League players have spent time on NFL active practice or preseason rosters. Marquee players that have participated in the Spring League include Johnny Manziel, Fred Jackson, Ahmad Bradshaw, Anthony Booby Dixon, Greg Hardy, Lorenzo Malden, Blake Jackson, Lorenzo Talaferro, Ben Tate, David Greenidge, Zach Mettenberger, Paul Butler. All right. Now, if you go to thespringleague.com/frequently asked questions, it just says FAQ. These are the frequently asked questions that people ask the Spring League. What is the Spring League? The Spring League is an elite developmental league and a scouting event for professional football talent. The Spring League takes place each year during the months of March and April. Additionally, the Spring League holds one-week showcases in the summer and fall. Where does the Spring League play? Following the success of the 2018 season, the 2019 season will remain in Austin, Texas. In 2017, the Spring League took place at the Green Brier Resort in White Sulphur Springs, West Virginia. How can I try out for play in the Spring League? This is a lot. The Spring League was created to provide additional opportunities for players who may have been overlooked by the NFL. All interested players may apply by clicking on the orange button located on our homepage, completing the registration form. Those selected will receive an email with further instructions. Priority consideration will be given to players with NFL experience. Example, a player who has participated in an NFL minicamp, training camp, or been on an NFL practice squad or active roster. How much is the registration fee? Registration fee for the Spring League 2019 season will be $2,000. Is there a deadline to submit my application? The Spring League will continue to accept applications until all positions are filled. Who's eligible to participate in the Spring League? Any player who was draft eligible during a previous year's NFL draft is eligible to participate in the Spring League. Will I receive compensation if I'm accepted into the Spring League? Each player accepted into the Spring League receives housing, meals. Additionally, players benefit from elite instruction and coaching, as well as the opportunity to be scouted by professional football clubs. How many teams are in the Spring League? And the 2019 season will consist of 4 teams. The Spring League has plans of expansion during the upcoming season. How many games are in the Spring League season? The 2018 Spring League consisted of 4 games, two per session, played in accordance with NFL rules. All games were aired live, Bleacher Report Live, a Turner Sports property. This is a lot, man. In the Spring League, is the Spring League affiliated with the NFL? No. However, the Spring League provides all player data, including game film, roster information, and statistics to all NFL club member clubs. The Spring League hopes to establish an official relationship with the NFL in the future. Note, all practices and games conducted by the Spring League are open to viewing by employees of the NFL and CFL. Are the games televised? Yes! The Spring League game. Sorry guys, I'm passionate about this. Yes, the Spring League games air on Bleacher Report Live, a Turner Sports property. How can I follow the Spring League? The official website of the Spring League is thespringleague.com. You can also follow us or follow the Spring League on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Who are the coaches for the Spring League? The Spring League has hired some of the best coaches and instructors in all of football. In fact, all of the head coaches, along with their respective staffs, have NFL coaching experience. Are any of the rules in the Spring League different from the rules in the NFL? The Spring League is committed to making the game of football safer for all players at all levels. The league will utilize new technologies and experiment with existing game rules to demonstrate their effectiveness. Can I buy tickets to the Spring League games? Tickets for the 2019 season go on sale in February. How do I apply for the Spring League? All interested players may apply by clicking on the orange button located on our homepage, completing the application form. Those selected will receive an email. Oh man, alrighty guys, so that was everything off of the Spring League's website. The reason I read all those details to you was because I envisioned that things might change on the website. Maybe they'll update it, and by that time this video will look like it's not the accurate information. So if you guys have any questions on what I experienced, I have all the things that I experienced printed and saved. So yeah, get at me if you need proof. That's what it said when I went to the Spring League in 2019. Alright, so I'm going to walk you guys through how my experience was, and I'm going to give you the facts of my experience. That was the facts of the website at thespringleague.com. That's all the information they want to disclose to you. I'm going to disclose to you my information that I experienced as a player applying for the Spring League. So let's start off with my player application. I submitted my player application November 30th, 2018 at 7:08 p.m. on a Friday. I believe that's when open registration began, or open applications to register for the Spring League began. So, player application form, I basically said I'm Emmanuel Graves, 25, my phone number, I want to play linebacker as my primary and secondary position. I have professional experience in the CFL. Which sessions would I apply for? Both sessions, 1 and 2, March 28th through April 11th. What college did I attend? I put Colorado. A lot of you guys know that I went to a small D2 school in Colorado. It was named the Colorado School of Mines. Now, when I applied for the Spring League, I put Colorado because I had a feeling that if I didn't put Colorado, they might think that it's not as big of a school. So, they might give me lower priority. So, just in the future, if you guys are applying, they're probably going to look into this after this video, but I just said Colorado, so they probably thought I played in a D1 college. What they didn't understand was I probably put Colorado because I forgot to finish the full name of my school. I went to the Colorado School of Mines. All right. Highlights, practice or game film. I submitted my highlights. Football accomplishments, stats, and bio. So I put that I ran a 4.55, jumped a 37 vert, broad 10.3, shuttle 4.11, cone 3.89, NFL regional combine standout linebacker. My CFL stats were 2 games, 2 sacks, 6 tackles. My college stats, I put first team All Rocky Mountain Conference, first team All Colorado, second team All Super Region, 4 honors, 170 tackles with 16 sacks, 34.5 tackles for a loss. He also forced 5 fumbles, recorded 2. He was named a nominee for Cliff Harris Award, given to the nation's best defensive player for NCAA Division II and III and NAIA football. So right there it says Division II, Division III, and NAIA. If they wanted to read, they could have figured it out. Anyways, Graves has also been a 2-time nominee for the Gene Upshaw Lineman of the Year Award. 6'1", 235 pounds, jersey 26. Put my agent, my Twitter, my Instagram, my address, and my email. So that was the application process. Hence, remember, it was November 30th that I applied. Now, in this time, I'm wondering, when am I going to find out when I'm going to the Spring League? How do I find out? Well, you don't find out until they're ready to let you find out. How did I find out? I got an invoice in my email for $2,000 on February 22nd, 2019 at 7:26 p.m. It says, the Spring League sent you an invoice for $2,000. Here is your receipt. With that invoice, they also sent me, dear player, we have selected you for participation in the Spring League 2019, which takes place March and April in Austin, Texas. We will be sending you payment from PayPal. Reporting details will be emailed to you in February. Reporting details will be emailed to you in February. Reporting details will be emailed to you in February. Important. You must pay the registration fee by Friday, March 8th, or your spot will be forfeited. The Spring League has become a highly scouted event that lures representatives from the NFL, CFL, and XFL. In 2018, 18 NFL clubs and 9 CFL teams were in attendance to evaluate talent. We hope you will take advantage of this exciting opportunity. All right, so that's what the email they sent with the invoice. Of course, you guys know, as soon as I saw that email, I paid that $2,000 and I was like, thank God, I finally know I'm going to the Spring League. Because guess what? I had to book an airplane. I had to tell my job I was leaving. I had to do so many things. And to find out that far out, I was like, okay, am I still going to go to the Spring League? The Spring League about to be here January, February, March, April. It's going to be here at the end of March. It's February. I don't even know if I'm going. So that's when I got the email, February 22nd, after applying November 30th. All right. So, I reached out back to the Spring League after they sent me that, after I paid. Dear Spring League staff, thank you for confirming my acceptance. I have paid my registration fee. Please let me know what days I need to report to Austin, Texas, so that I can make travel arrangements. That was February 23rd. The Spring League, thank you for confirming, what do they say? Emmanuel, we will be sending out reporting details beginning next week. Hold on. Thank you for confirming my sentence. I paid my... So, it looks like they didn't respond. I got 2 emails here. So, I'll go back and double check when I get back on my computer. I sent them an email saying, I have paid my registration fee. Please let me know what days I need to report to Austin, Texas, so I can make travel arrangements. I emailed them February 23rd. They never responded. So, what did I do? On March 2nd, I emailed the Spring League again. the same exact email that I emailed the 23rd that they didn't respond to. So these are all things I'm trying to show factual, because people are trying to talk like I'm making stuff up. Bro, I got the actual details here. So if you want to act like you responded to my email, please show me the email, please show me the proof, because this was the beginning of a very shaky experience. All right, so I emailed the same thing. Thank you for confirming my acceptance. I have paid my registration fees. Please let me know what days I need to report to Austin, Texas, so I can make travel arrangements. Thank you, Emmanuel Graves. Spring League responds March 2nd, 2019. So they responded in the same day, in 2 minutes after I said it. So that's awesome. They said, we will be sending out reporting details beginning next week. All right, so remember, they said reporting details would be emailed to you in February in the first email when I paid them my money. Didn't get them in February, right? So my life is put on hold because the Spring League has to figure out who they want to bring into camp, who they want to email, all that good stuff. Now, that's all my opinion, but I'm just showing y'all the facts. All right, so I said, okay, thanks. So you have advice on how to, so I said, so you have advice on how to book flights for a reasonable price last minute? I also need to tell my job. Thanks, Emmanuel Graves. They said, it won't be last minute. The start of camp is almost 4 weeks away. 4 weeks away when booking a flight to me is last minute, because 3 weeks is when you barely get the good, best deal. They might get booked. All right, that's my opinion. Let me get back to the facts, guys. But, okay, thanks. I appreciate the response. I'm not sure I'm the only one wondering when camp starts. I appreciate the response. I am sure I'm not the only one wondering when camp starts. All right, so what happens next? The Spring League. I messaged them again. I messaged them again 3 days later because my friend sent me his reporting details. And I said, dear Spring League staff, my friends are getting all their reporting dates. Please let me know what days I need to report so I can schedule my travel plans. Thank you, Emmanuel Graves. Spring League responds March 5th. Just an FYI, for your information, reporting dates have not been sent to anyone. That information goes out at the end of this week. All right, so I emailed them back a copy of my friend's reporting dates. He literally has something that says, we have selected you for participation, which takes place March 29th through April 1st. That is his reporting date, March 29th. He screenshotted and sent it to me, and that's why I was like, okay, you got your reporting dates. Why don't I got mine? Does that mean they're playing with me? Does that mean they don't know? Does that mean something's fishy? Smells a little fishy in here. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys that. Then he goes, Emmanuel, that is the start date for QBs. You'll be informed of your reporting details this week. Guess what, guys? That was not the start date for QBs, because that was the start date. Wait. Let me not catch myself. I think the start date for me was the 30th, March 30th. So as we continue along, I will confirm that. All right, I'll give you one right there, Spring League. Starting date might have been the 29th for you guys. All right. I got ahead of myself. All righty, so let's continue. Oh, this is the good stuff, guys. Remember they said they would send me the reporting details in February. All right, so now it's March 8th. We finally got our reporting details. Dear player, congratulations on being accepted into the Spring League for 2019. Please see the attached information sheet regarding details on your report date and the items you should bring. You'll receive a detailed itinerary upon check-in. Please notify us immediately if you're not planning to participate. We are looking forward to your arrival Friday, March 29th. Oh, snap, never mind. I was right. All right, I'm not trying to be right, but I'm just trying to show you. They told me I need to report March 29th. My friend sent me that he needed to report March 29th. They told me that was not the date for me to report. It actually turned out that they were wrong. So I don't know if you noticed that. I don't know if you caught that. I hope I don't need to freaking prove that again to you. The Spring League told me not to report March 29th because the QBs are going to be there March 29th. Only to find out when they email me my reporting details, it says report March 29th. All I'm saying is these are the amount of days that I need to book a flight to discuss with my job when I'm going to be gone. That's all I'm trying to say. All right, cool. So I feel good about that. Or I feel confident about that. Okay, hello, thank you for the reporting details. Where will the athletes stay, sleep? Will there be any housing, hotels provided? Will there be any meals provided? Emmanuel, of course, we provide housing and meals. Thanks. It didn't say anything about where we would be staying or meal plans. I'm flying in, so should I bring all my stuff to the stadium on the reporting date? Is there a shuttle, or will I need a car to travel from the hotel to the stadium? He says, or whoever I'm talking to, yes, bring all your stuff to the stadium. We will provide daily shuttle service to/from the hotels. And here is the player information spring league thing that they gave me. All right, here we go. So it says, congratulations on being accepted in the Spring League for 2019. Listed below, you'll find the details concerning your report date, practice schedule, and items to bring with you. Arrival time. Your report date will be Friday, March 29 between the hours of 9 and 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Quarterbacks will receive a separate email regarding their reporting dates. Please make plans to depart in that evening on Thursday, April 11. You will depart directly from the stadium. Check-in locations. Players will check in at the Kelly Reeves Stadium in Austin, Texas. This is the address. Important. If you are not paid your registration fee, you must do so on or before March 15th. Schedule upon arrival. Schedule. Let's highlight this. Upon arrival, you will receive a detailed itinerary outlining the practice/meeting schedule for the season. Let me repeat what they said. I didn't make this up. Upon arrival, you will receive a detailed itinerary outlining the practice/meeting schedule for the season. When did it say that we would receive that? Upon arrival. What would we receive? A detailed itinerary outlining the practice/meeting schedule for the season. Cool. All right, items to bring. Photo identification. Man, I'm sorry guys. This thing is taking so long to get through all these facts, but y'all wouldn't believe me if I just told y'all what happened. So I'm showing you the facts because some people want to question my integrity. They want to question my character. So I gotta show them the proof. Thank you. All right, let's continue. All right, so it just said workout attire, compression shorts, athletic socks, 1 to 2 pairs of football cleats, personal hygiene items, football equipment. The Spring League will provide each player with all necessary equipment, including a helmet, shoulder pads, practice jersey, etc. Practice, game, venue, Kelly Reeves Stadium. We are looking forward to your arrival. Should you have any additional questions, please contact the info@springleague.com. All right. So, this is where it gets interesting, fellas. So I'm gonna go back and forth between what's factual and what I experienced, because now we're at the point where you got the player details. You know that there was some misinformation that I received before I even got there. Now I'm gonna explain to you what happens when I actually arrive, right? All right, so I did exactly what they said. I got there between that time period on day one. Day one happened to be March 29th. Yeah, March 29th. Oh my gosh. So I report there to March 29th. Wow. Look, I'm going back to the dates and I'm understanding how ridiculous this kind of sounded. Like ridiculous as in there wasn't any explanation of what was happening. Everything that I just told you is all I got. That's all I got, okay? All I got. I get there March 29th. I'm wondering, okay, where'd I put my bags? You know, where's the introduction? Where do we get to meet everybody, get to know each other's names, all that stuff? You know, just like, you know, I thought that was like, you know, when you go to college for the first time and they have that first day of just introductions or getting to know like how your classes are gonna be and stuff like that. Let me tell y'all how this went. Me and my boy, Jordan Stanton, shout out, he's an outside linebacker, white team number 53. He shows up, we drive up there, I'm cool. We ate breakfast at my mom's house. Shout out to my mom. Thank you, Sadat, for letting us stay. Thank you guys for letting us borrow the car, because man, did that play a big role. We get there. They're like, all right, guys, go get your helmets. Go get your shoulder pads, go get your t-shirt and shirt. I go up there, I'm looking for a shorts. They give me a pair of shorts, equipment guy. I asked them, oh, you got a t-shirt? They said we ran out of t-shirts. This is day one, March 29th, day one. We ran out of t-shirts, sorry, no spring league. So it's okay, I got my Enjoy the Grind t-shirt. Ain't nobody, I'm cool, baby. I'm cool, I'm like, it's an opportunity, baby. Let's go. So anyways, I get my stuff, I get my helmet, I find out I'm on the red team. Austin General, shout out, Red Squad. We go out. I get my nice visor on my helmet. You know, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling fancy. And then all of a sudden I find out, yo, practice is today. Practice is today. Practice. We practicing today. And I'm like, wait, what? I just arrived. We just got off some people just got off of a plane. Some people flew from another state and just got here and didn't eat anything because they thought today was just an introduction. What you mean we got practice? Practice is today, fellas. Didn't you know? Because that's what it say in the non-itinerary, because you never got an itinerary. I'm sorry, bro, but this is too bad to be too good. It's so bad, it's funny. That's what I think I meant. So anyways, we go out there. I'm like, okay, let's practice. I don't even know if we got lunch. Maybe we did get lunch. I'm not gonna confirm nor deny that we got lunch, but it all happened so quick, bro. The only reason I felt comfortable is because on my team, I was the one that found out, or a couple guys took pictures, me and Jordan, shout out. We were like taking pictures and we found a coach, and the coach told us, yeah, we got practice today. And we're like, what's the schedule for the day? Like, what are we gonna do at practice? We didn't even know we had practice. What do we need? Do we need shoulder pads? Do we need cleats? What do we need? And I just saw the schedule with the coach. I took a picture with it, of the schedule with my phone, and then I went back to my red squad and I showed them, and then that's how I kind of made friends and started talking to people, because I was like, did y'all know what we doing today? And they're like, nah, what we doing today? And I was like, what you think we doing today? And we're like, we don't know what we doing today. So I was like, you know what, I got a schedule. This is the picture. They're like, where you get that picture? I was like, I got it from a coach. They said, what coach? I said, I don't know, but he had a picture. So I took a picture and then I just shared it. Do you want to know? And then they knew. So that's how we knew. That's how we knew. Red squad. I don't know about white squad, orange squad, black. I don't know what y'all knew. But that's how Red Austin Generals knew what to do day one. And that's my D-line and linebackers. I don't know about the receivers and quarterbacks because I didn't even talk to y'all. So anyways, we get out to practice. I'm like, all right. Good thing I'm mentally prepared for anything, because I'm Mr. Enjoy the Grind. We don't get stirred out here, bro. We do this. I don't even know who I'm sounding like right now, but I'm getting turned because I was prepared for anything. Anything. Come at me. I was ready. Don't test me. Don't test me. So anyways, I came in here ready, bro, and we get out there. Y'all know I haven't played inside linebacker before. I went out there like I knew what the hell I was doing. You know why? Because I studied all of this in preparation to prove that I could play. I was like, nobody's gonna tell me I can't do this, because I can do this. I already did it. It's in my head, and now I'm just showing y'all because y'all think y'all know, but y'all don't know. So I'll go in there. I go in there, right? I go in there. We doing our thing. I'm catching the ball. I'm like, yeah, I'm catching the ball. I'm catching the ball. I'm backpedaling. I'm turning my hips, baby. I'm doing everything that I practice on my own, baby. Shout out to my boy Austin, helping me get ready. Shout out to Gabe. Gabe, I'm just giving you a shout out because I don't really know what you did to help me get ready. Shout out to Lando Performance for letting me train there. Shout out to my girlfriend. Yeah, y'all gonna learn about that soon. She was actually helping me prepare days before. So anyways, let's get back. The whole point I explained to you, the whole practice thing and how we didn't know about it, was because day one, my boy, not even my boy, but my guy on my team from the Air Force, I think, he's a military guy. I think he was Air Force. Bruh, he ruptured his Achilles on practice, on day one, in a drill that was just backpedaling, breaking, and catching the ball. He was a safety trying to play linebacker with us, and he hurt himself day one, bro. Day one. And I know that may not be a big deal to a lot of y'all, but to me that's a big damn deal, because nobody knew we were practicing day one. So if he had to do some stretches, if he had to prepare his body, I don't even know. All I'm trying to say is he got hurt, and guess what? Spring League don't cover injuries. Spring League barely help out with anything when it comes to injuries, because Spring League got paid. Spring League got paid, bro. Once they get paid, it don't matter anymore. That guy got hurt. They didn't fly him back. They might have said they would fly him back. They didn't take care of him. He had to go to his own clinic. His insurance helped out. I get it. He's military, so you guys are like, oh, he got money. Guess what? All of us at this Spring League don't got money. We found this 2,000 out of the bottom of the barrel, bro. We had to take off a month of labor of work to get that 2K, okay? So don't act like we got money to be getting hurt. That's a big deal. Anyways, I get back. I'm like, okay, I made it through day one. I'm good. Let's get back, figure out what happens next. After practice, the buses, they have buses. These buses are like not even elementary, high school buses, bro. These are like some broke down buses, like a rent-a-cop, rent-a-car, rent-a-bus type bus. And I'm just like, that's not a shuttle. That's not a service. This is a disservice. Okay, so these are all opinions. That's why I gave y'all the facts. Cause now I'm talking about my experience, okay? So I don't want to hear none of yo, oh, you being mean. Nah, man, I'm experiencing. So anyways, we get on these shuttles, we go back to the hotels, and bro, I didn't even get on the, I'm not even gonna explain that. Long story short, I had a car, so I didn't get on the bus the first day. And when I get back, I couldn't find the hotel because there's a million dang hotels in Austin with the same name. I think we had Courtyard Marriott. You don't wanna know how many of those are in Austin. So anyways, it took me 3 or 4 hotels before I found my hotel. So you can tell I'm a little stressed. I'm a little like not here. I get to the place, right? And I find out that my roommate already made it to the hotel. His stuff is on his bed. I'm looking for my bed like, all right guys, 2 guys to a room. So my bed is, maybe I got my own room, huh? Nah, this your room, fam, this your room. I'm like, wait, what? They're like, yeah, you got the couch. Nobody's talking to me, I'm talking to myself. Who got the couch? I got the couch, you got the couch. He got the couch? My point is, nobody told me I was gonna be sleeping on the couch day 1. It was a pull-out couch to be fair. And it was one of those pull-out couches with the wires. So like when you pull it out, it's just a bunch of wire that's holding your body up with the little stand that holds up the wire. Kind of like when you ironing on the ironing board and it pulls up. It was kind of like in that situation. So even if you lay on it, your back is not gonna feel right when you wake up. There was a Q-tip and there was not a tampon, but I thought a tampon was about to come out. A Q-tip and some other ratchet thing that came out of that pull-out couch. Anyways, I'm like, okay. Day 1, nobody told me what was happening. Nobody told me how this was gonna be ran. No practice, no schedule, no itinerary. The medical, we know we had to take care of ourselves. They didn't even take our physical, bro. They didn't even check our medical. I don't even know why they said to bring that, because they just said, do you have a physical? Do you have a medical card? Cool, cool. They checked you off. They didn't look at it. So anyways, my roommate gets back, he's like, oh damn dude, I saw that, my bad. I'm like, you're bad. I almost want to get in a fight with you because I want the damn bed, but it's not even your fault. I shouldn't be getting mad at anybody because I should have a bed right now. So anyways, we complained, I complained, and then I was like, you know what, tomorrow's gonna be better. Long story short, tomorrow, we'd only find out, we still don't got an itinerary, still don't got a schedule, we still don't know how things are rolling. My roommate's complaining because he ain't got a mouthpiece. If y'all didn't know, my roommate is Lorenzo Malden. Lozo played 4 years for the Jets, got hurt, back injury, came to the Spring League not because he needed to play in the dang Spring League. He came just because he wanted film to show that he could still play football, because people were tripping that he had surgery or he had an injury and they want to know if he could recover from it. So anyways, that's his story. I'm just trying to show you this guy played in the NFL for 4 years. He is literally a veteran. He knows what it's like to play at the highest level of football. So when he comes to this level of the Spring League, and I'm already telling you how sketchy things are looking, what do you think is going through his head? So I had to deal with that every night. Shout out to you, Lozo, but man, I was trying to be positive, and I had to start complaining with you because, man, this stuff was rough. This was rough. Okay, so anyways, next day, day 2, we get to practice. I'm doing good. Lozo didn't get a mouthpiece with the Spring League, so he had to go buy himself his own mouthpiece. He's kind of mad. All right, cool. We go to practice. I'm doing my thing. I'm feeling good. We get to lunchtime, right, after practice. I'm like, all right, guys, I had to get some ice. I had to go to the trainers. What are we doing? What's the lunch for today? I look around, ain't no lunch for today. I'm like, what happened, guys? Is there any food? They're like, nah, everybody took the food. So I'm like, all right, so my $2,000 paid for a pull-out couch and no lunch. What else we getting today? So I go up to Brian Woods, shout out Brian Woods, Spring League CEO, he runs the whole thing, right? And I'm like, yo, there's no lunch, so can I get like some help here? Y'all, let me tell you what he said. He said, shout out to you, Brian, because I hope you're watching. He said, hey man, I'm sorry that it worked out this way. You know, last year we had an issue. he basically let me know that, shout out to you, Brian. He basically just let me know that players last year, they didn't get lunch because some players were taking more than they should have, and some were taking things out of bags. And I was like, all right, cool. So he's telling me about last year. So what we do in 2019? What's happening? And he was just like, so yeah, man, I would advise you to just come in earlier. I know you have to get some ice or something, but like, just come straight from practice and get your lunch, and then maybe take care of that stuff after, so you have something to eat. Guess how I responded? I just stared at the man. I said, okay, thanks. I walked my ass away. I said ass because I didn't say nothing bad to him. I was very polite. I was not no stereotype. I was very political. I was like, all right, that's cool, man. We'll figure this out. So what did I do next? Y'all know what your boy did. I said, hey, I looked in the room of my brothers, my other athletes that are on these teams, and I said, can somebody provide some donations for a brother in need? I'm just hungry. I want to eat lunch just like y'all. Y'all got sandwiches and chips and cookies and drinks. They got water. It wasn't a drink, but I think some had Gatorade. I was like, can I get a donation? Amen. Thank you, Jesus. We got donations. Shout out to my boy Emmanuel Hill. He gave me a sandwich. I don't know if I took it because somebody else gave me a sandwich too. So the brothers donated to your brother. I don't know where they got the food, but what I'm trying to tell you is that's how I ate lunch. Was that day 2? Day 2, your boy ate lunch by asking for donations. Cool. So I'm feeling good, feeling gravy. Guess what else happens? Get back to the hotel, hop on that raggedy bus, and going through the day, me and Lozo complaining about stuff, because there's always something to complain about. That there's just so much non-transparency in the spring league. Like, you don't know what's happening, bro. You could have a meeting. All right, what was I trying to say? Okay, let's get back to it. So, oh yeah. So anyways, I was saying there's so much misinformation, non-transparency. We're always wondering what's going on. What are we gonna do next? And I find out that apparently I don't get dinner because nobody told me that dinner was provided. So yeah, day 2, your boy had to beg for lunch and not get dinner because nobody told him that there was dinner available, and therefore everybody probably ate it and it was gone. And me and my roommate, Lorenzo Malden, Lozo, we didn't eat dinner and we had to go eat somewhere else. So I think I had Chick-fil-A or something that night or something, and he ordered something that took way too long to get to the hotel. So anyways, man, that's day 2. Sorry, I'm just trying to fix this and get out because I'm supposed to meet my girlfriend here in a bit, and I'm gonna be late because I gotta get all this out and I don't want to talk about this no more. That's why I'm making this long video. I do not want to talk about the spring league going forward. I may post another highlight tape, but other than that, bro, that's why I'm doing this long-winded video, because there is just too much to talk about. So anyways, no lunch, no dinner. Let's move on. So we move on. I think this was day 3. Was that day 2? Doesn't matter. I think day 3 or day 4, this is what happens. All right, guys. So if you know, your boy hasn't been playing football for what, 2 to 3 years because nobody's giving him an opportunity to play, and he doesn't want to go back to CFL, and now he's considering it, and now he's down to do whatever it takes to prove that he still can play pro football at Inside Linebacker. I go into the training room, I think day 3 or day 4, and I'm like, hey guys, I need to get my ankles taped. Guess what they told me? Even though they taped my ankles the day before. They taped my ankles the day before, and then the next day, guess what they tell me? I said, what y'all gonna tell me now? They said, we can't tape your ankles because we only tape things that are injured. If it's preventative, we cannot tape it. If you have an injury, we can tape you. I'm looking at them like, do you understand what is happening right now? I'm an athlete. Y'all supposed to take care of me because I need to get a paycheck, and I'm playing for free right now. I have negative money to go out here and hurt myself, and y'all don't want to put tape on my ankle so I can't prevent it from happening? Nah, we can't do that because like you have to, your ankles need to be hurt so we can tape them. I'm looking at this lady like, are we really doing this right now? There was a line of athletes behind me, bro. There's a line of athletes waiting to get taped too, and they're all looking at me, staring right back at this trainer lady like, who do I need to talk to? Who's gonna tell me I can't get taped? Do y'all know the words that are coming out of my mouth? I'm not going anywhere till I get taped. Y'all, the least y'all could do is tape my dang ankles. yeah, the least you can do is take my ankles and take care of me, because I don't feel like y'all want to take care of me. I even argued with the hotel the night before, because when I had that couch of a bed, I was like, who told you you could give me a couch for a bed? I want to talk to your manager. I want to talk to your supervisor. I wanted to talk to the whole damn hotel, because I'm like, y'all gonna, and it wasn't just me. I'm going to put the paper, the sign of what the hotel said about the bed. No complimentary nothing. They didn't give you no extra nothing for sleeping on a damn couch. I've never heard of that in my life. I'm gonna sit you in the couch and you gonna deal with it because you already paid $2K and you can't do nothing now. You could walk away or you could sleep on that couch. That is some BS, bro, and I'm not even gonna be nice about that. So anyways, I talked to that hotel lady and I was like, who told you that's okay? Who told you you could just do that to me? Who told you that I don't deserve like better service? I don't deserve to know what I'm getting into. She said, hey, Brian Woods, the head of the Spring League, told us that he's okay with it, so technically you guys are good. So I don't know why you coming in here talking all that mess. And I'm just like, well, Brian Woods ain't taking care of us. Brian Woods is taking care of the money. All right, so anyways, back to it. So let me skip ahead, bro, because there was too much nonsense going on these next couple days. And yeah, I could complain to you about all of it, but I wanted to give you the main points, and these are the main points that I brought up to Brian Woods, and that's why I'm telling you, so that you guys know the truth. And if you want to say they ain't facts, I don't need facts. I have experience. I'm a man of my word. I'm a man of God. I got no reason to lie about any of this stuff. And if anything, I'm almost hoping that my experience increases or benefits the players in the future for the Spring League, because I want them to have a better experience than I had, okay? So I want to help you guys. And by helping you guys, I'm giving you an honest review. All right, so anyways, we move on. Let's just skip to game day, guys, because there's too much, and if I think of something, I'll go back. But anyways, we get to game day. I'm looking to figure out if it's going to be streamed live somewhere. Nobody sees a live stream. My friends are asking me for the link. How can they watch me play football in the Spring League? Johnny Manziel played last year. I got to watch him play. I also got to see my friends play last year. Also to mention, the Spring League cost $2,000 in 2019. 2018, the Spring League cost around $700 and something. The year before that, the Spring League cost around $300 to $400. How come the Spring League is costing $2,000 this year and it's not giving me an actual bed to sleep on day one? It's not telling me that I have dinner. It's not telling me that I can get lunch, or it's not even saving lunch for me. They're not being transparent with a lot of things. They're not giving me a dang itinerary. They didn't give me an itinerary till March. The first itinerary we got, and I got the email to prove it, and I'll put it right here so you guys can say I'm not making this up. The first one we got was scheduled for Sunday, March 31st. And you know why we got that? Because everybody was out here asking, yo, where's this itinerary that we're supposed to get? I feel like we should know what's going on. Are we supposed to run around like chickens with our heads cut off? Because I don't like being a chicken. I like being a damn lion. So anyways, okay. So I asked around, I talked to some guys. I'm like, yo, anybody know why the live stream ain't up? Everybody's telling me, yeah, Bleacher Report is supposed to post this. I'm like, where's Bleacher Report live doing anything? So then I see the Spring League after the first game, they posted highlights. Look in their Twitter, look in their IG, look in their Facebook, you'll find it. The Spring League posted highlights of game one. And I'm like, where do they get these highlights? We got an announcer, we got the official bar at the bottom. I'll even put like a little, nah, I ain't gonna do that. That's too much work. But anyways, they put up highlights from the game. And I'm like, where are these highlights coming from? That means there should be a full game somewhere. Only to find out somebody else messaged Mr. Brian Woods and they said, hey Brian, where can we watch the game? I see these highlights up. He says, oh, we're not allowed to put the games or share them with the public because the XFL paid us. The XFL paid the Spring League not to air the live stream of the games because the XFLs is applying new rules changes, and they're practicing and they're experimenting with us, and because we're experimenting, they don't want everybody to see their new way of playing the game or the new gameplay. Like, they're putting cameras, accelerometers. We basically, look man, my brothers and me, red squad, white squad, black squad, orange squad, we all got paid. No, we didn't even get paid, bro. We all paid. Look, I, as a customer, paid to be an experiment. That's what happened. That is the truth. You can look back, you can see all the tests they did on us. The only thing we got paid for was the one that they put like some chip on the back of our heads. You could stick it on the back of your ear and it's supposed to measure your concussions. And I'm still waiting to get the results of what concussion test they got from me. Long story short, that's the only one we got paid, and that wasn't even from the Spring League. We got paid by Purdue and Stanford to do this study so that they can find out if hits to the head are affecting us, if we're in a lower stance or a tall stance. So anyways, other than that, we had dudes doing experiments on us all the time, and I'm not making this stuff up, bro. They were strapping crap up to us all the time, and we didn't get paid for it. We did not get paid for it. None of the players got paid for it. Do you know why? You know why none of the players got paid for it? Because Brian Woods in the Spring League got paid by the XFL so that we could be used as an experiment, so that we could be evaluated with their testing. That's why we didn't get paid nothing. So I'm telling y'all, there's something fishy about paying $2,000 and not seeing the results. Okay, so let's continue. I posted something on Instagram. I'll post it right here for you. I said the XFL paid the Spring League not to stream our game. I even posted a highlight so everybody knows there's a highlight of the game, but we can't see the game. AKA, sorry fam, y'all can't watch me enjoy the grind in my final game tomorrow. I said not to mention the majority of about 175 players at the Spring League paid $2,000 to be scouted by the NFL and the CFL. We paid to get scouted by pros and receive optimal exposure. I have yet to see one scout outside of the XFL at this showcase. My NFL roommate left the showcase after the first game because he didn't believe it was worth the risk of hurting himself in the second game. As always, enjoy the grind, squad. Yo, let me finish this. No. I'll get back to this next one. So anyways, that is true. Lorenzo Malden, Lozo, outside linebacker, star, big shot, advertised monkey. Sorry to call you monkey, bro. I didn't mean that, but that's how I felt, bro. I felt like they were using him because of who he was, and he paid $2,000. And guess what? Everybody at the Spring League did not pay to get in that showcase. I can name one. Sean Oakman, I highly believe he didn't pay to play in the Spring League. So that's cool. I have no problem. Sean Oakman did work. He don't need to pay anything. He's Sean Oakman. I seen that man. Okay, anyways. But my point being is, Lozo paid $2K to be the biggest advertisement show for the Spring League. I'm dead serious. They were using him to pull people. I felt good about going to the Spring League because I found out an NFL guy was going there. Only to find out that NFL dude would be my roommate. Only to find out the NFL dude would leave because he was like, it's not worth getting hurt. It's not worth fighting with these guys. There were fights breaking out with Lozo because people were trying to prove that they could play in the NFL by putting him down on the ground and double teaming him. What is the point of hurting somebody that has played in the NFL just to show that you can play? And we ain't even got scouts here. I didn't even get to that point. There were no scouts for 2 weeks. There were 2 NFL scouts the entire 2 weeks, and one of them showed up on the last day. One of them showed up, according to Brian Woods, on the first game. It was the Texans and the Jets. How ironic. Those were the 2 scouts, NFL-wise, that came. CFL, I heard zip CFL scouts showed up. XFL, oh, we had XFL scouts everywhere. Great opportunity. Not trying to knock that, but I'm trying to say every fact that I showed you, it mentioned the NFL and CFL. Now, did it say that they had to come? Did it say that it was mandatory for them to come to the Spring League events? No, it did not say that at all, which is why I said Brian Woods, excellent wordsmith. Spring League, excellent wordsmith. Excellent with your marketing. I know Brian said that I'm so wrong for saying that the Spring League is good at marketing. Do you know who I mean when I say you guys are good at marketing? You're good at marketing your customer, and I think I'm your customer. And if you don't think I'm your customer, then you got a problem, because guess who paid $2,000 to be there? I did. Okay, so I paid my $2,000. I'm there because of the marketing that brought me there. I'm there because I saw Johnny Manziel get a CFL tryout. Back to Lozo, Lorenzo Malden, 4-year Jets NFL player. Lozo already had a CFL team ready to sign him before he got to the Spring League. So when he goes to the Spring League, he leaves and he signs with that CFL team. Shout out to Lozo, Saskatchewan, I think that's who it was. Big ups to you. Nothing's wrong with signing with the CFL, but my point is the Spring League is going to use that as advertisement to say that their alum, a guy that went to the Spring League, got signed to the CFL. I think something's a little weird about that, because he already could have got signed to the CFL before going to the Spring League, and now that's gonna encourage. That's gonna market to guys like me who just want a shot, that see guys like him making it, and we're just like, yo, I got a shot. He made it, so I can make it. But you gotta understand, it's all relative. If you ain't an NFL big shot, I don't know what you think you is. You gotta look like me, man. Nobody knows about who I am. I'm out here trying to grind, make a name for myself. I'm thinking that scouts are gonna be here. That's what I need. Somebody like me that nobody knows, I need that kind of exposure. I need it. Some people like Lozo, they don't need the exposure, bro. They just need to show they could play. NFL team signs them like that. That's how it should be. So when I don't see NFL, CFL, and I see XFL, and I see XFL, and I see XFL, and I see them experimenting on me, and I see like this XFL doesn't start till 2020. So there's no money in 2019 for me to get paid by the XFL. There's an opportunity. I'm able to prove that I can play. They might be interested in me, and that is awesome, and I'm very blessed that I got the opportunity to play in front of XFL scouts. But guess what? What got me to the Spring League was the fact that NFL scouts were potentially going to be there. CFL scouts were potentially going to be there. And what the Spring League actually provided was film. They provided film that I had to pay for. I didn't pay for it, but you have to pay to get your film from the Spring League. You could get it other ways, but what I'm trying to say is something is weird. I'm the customer and I'm not getting the benefits. So anyways, let me get to my final piece, bro, and then I might go dive back in on some other stuff and show y'all some stuff on the side here. But I explain all this to say, last day, play my game. I did what I could. I was getting beat up all day, bro. I had to take myself out of some practices because they weren't going to care about my body. The trainers weren't going to do too much. The trainers weren't even getting paid enough to take care of all of us. Something was weird. All this money, and where's it going? The trainers are like, we're not getting paid enough to get you tape. We're not getting paid enough to have extra wrap. We're running out of supplies. We're limited. You got to go figure out your stuff. I'm going to show you a list of stuff that I bought myself to recover. Bengay, all this good stuff. I'm going to show it to you. And last day, I'm done with the game. I'm happy. I made it out alive. Thank God. I got to get some film. Amen. They had food for us, so I'll give you that. There was pizza. I picked up a box of pizza. I'm like, all right, cool. I got that pizza. I go into this room. There's a room where all the coaches and Brian Woods are, and I'm just like, is there any waters left, or is there any water in general? And they're like, nah, no water. After I heard, nah, no water, I was like, cool, I'm good. That is exactly what I did. Everybody said, there was coaches, my D coach, maybe some other people that were in that room. They said there's no water. I said, cool, I'm out. That's it. I'm done. Let me go home. That's it. Only to find out, Brian Woods, Emmanuel. He's like yelling my name as I leave. I'm like, dude, I'm good. We good. I'm out. Let me go home. Emmanuel Graves. As I'm walking back to my car, he's yelling my name. I'm walking away from dude. He's yelling my name. Everybody that was there outside saw like, what is going on? Y'all acting like y'all got some drama going on here. What's the big deal? He's yelling my name like I'm supposed to come back to him. And I'm like, nah, bruh. I paid you my money. I played in the games. I took care of myself. I dealt with it. I enjoyed the grind. I know who I am. And I'm ready to go home. Because guess what? I don't owe you nothing. So I go to my car. Brian Woods comes up to my car and tells me that he needs to talk to me. He doesn't want me leaving like that. Me walking away from him says a lot about who I am because he thought I was somebody else. And I'm like, hold up. I want to go home. In the little bit of stuff that you sent us, you told me after the game, you leave from the stadium, don't go back to your hotel because the hotel's gone. I'm leaving like the thing told me to leave. I don't know why you here talking to me acting like I need to stay here for anything. Brian Woods comes up to me, he's like, whoa, calm down, let me talk. He's like, you don't understand, I don't think you're seeing this the right way, I don't think you understand what's really happening here. And I'm like, nah, let me talk. So now we're both yelling at each other. We're like, oh, yeah. And I'm just like, nah. He's like, you know what, maybe we shouldn't be yelling at each other. I said, I agree. I just want to go home. I don't even know why we're doing this right now. I don't need to talk to you about nothing. He was like, well, you've never asked to talk to me, or we've never actually spoken to each other and had a real conversation. I was like, that's the way I want to keep it. I don't want to talk to you. There's nothing to talk about. Let me go home. I was like, yo, bro, there's nothing to talk about. My boy Emmanuel Hill got in the middle of it. He's like, yo, E-Man, let it go, bro. Be smart. Don't do it. I'm like, don't do what? I didn't do nothing. There's nothing to do. I did what I do. I don't know why he's talking to me. I want to go home. He's like, so long story short, Brian Woods comes up to me. He's like, Emmanuel, what you're doing right now says a lot about your character. I just want to come over here, shake your hand, and say some things to you. And the way you're acting says a lot about who you are. And that could change some things, or that could affect some things, or blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, bro, you do what you got to do. I did what I got to do. I prove what I got to prove. I ain't got nothing to prove. If whatever happens, God knows what happened. The people on the film saw what happened. I don't need you to tell me anything. Brownwood says, well, he believes I should at least shake his hand. Let's agree to disagree, because he doesn't believe that what I'm experiencing is necessarily what he thinks I experienced or is all the truth. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, I heard about, it's not a big deal, but I heard about some social media thing that you posted. I posted this thing, and you said some things, and I just think the wordage that you use, and I'm like, what wordage? This is what I asked. I'm not gonna give y'all the whole argument, because this was a whole lot of talk. This was a whole lot of this, and I explained everything with education. I didn't cuss. I said things that a professional project manager, IT guy from mechanical engineering minds would speak. I didn't come at him with no stereotypical stuff. I came at him with the stats, the facts, and what I saw, okay? I told him, look, did anything I said last night, was anything that I posted on social media, was it a lie? He said no. I was like, all right, so if it's all facts, why are we talking right now? Why are we talking? He's like, because the way you worded it made it seem as if. I said, as if what? You just said it was facts. There's no word in anything. You can word things just like you want to. You made me think something was gonna be here that wasn't, okay? So I just wanna go home. I'm very grateful for what I did get. I wanna give an unbiased shout to the people that watch my videos and stuff, because I had a lot of people that came to the Spring League because they saw a video of mine and they thought, you know what? He encouraged it. He's going. He's trying to do something. This is something that could help me. So I'm out here talking all this amazing things about the Spring League, and this is what I received. Long story short, he wanted me to shake his hand, to agree to disagree, because he felt like a lot of positives were coming out of the Spring League. A lot of these guys were thanking him at the end. A lot of my guys watching this video right now thank Brian Woods for the opportunity and all that. And I don't have anything against y'all. If y'all felt like he gave y'all the value that you wanted, that you were looking for, amen, bro. Thank him. But guess what? I got some value. I didn't get the value. When I paid $2,000, I want $2,000 worth of value, and I didn't get that. So when you coming up, me talking about me like I should be grateful for something, bro, I paid you. I don't need to be grateful for nothing. If you gave me a free open invite, yeah, I'll be grateful, but I paid for this, and $2,000 ain't worth what I received. People paid $700 and something last year, and they got way more than what I got. People paid $300 and something the year before that. They got way more value than what I got. So what you talking about charging me $2,000? You're getting paid for the stream, not to show. The XFL's paying. You got money coming here. You're telling me that you got investors in the Spring League. Why are you charging me $2,000 for that? For that? Why? Anyways, man did not understand the words that were coming out of my mouth, and I was done talking about it. So we got to this point where I said, look, man, let me break it down for you. I'm gonna do a review of the Spring League, because that's what I do. I talk about on videos. I tell people my experience. It has nothing to do with you. It has to do with me helping people and sharing my truth, and it's my experience. And if you think that that's gonna go against some lawsuit or something, because he made it seem like, oh, you're gonna say some bad things about the Spring League, I said, nah, I'm gonna say my truth. This is my truth. And if y'all think I got a problem with saying the truth, y'all gotta go find somewhere else to go watch videos, because that's all I talk about on my channel. So anyways, I'm telling him that. I'm like, all right, why do you want me to shake your hand? He's like, because it says something about you if you don't shake my hand. I feel like we should agree to disagree. I'm like, agree on what? Agree on what? There's nothing to agree on. So this is what I said. Look, you really want a handshake for whatever reason. I don't know what you're trying to do, trying to calm me down. I'm still going to put out this video and talk about what happened, because you think that calming me down is going to calm down what I say about the Spring League. But nah, people deserve to know what they're paying for. This is a review. So I said, in Walmart, when you buy a product, people write reviews on it, right? That's how you know if it's a good product or not. Okay. He's like, yeah, but we ain't at the Walmart. All of our products aren't going to be the best. I was like, I'll agree with that. I'll agree with that. Your product is not the best, and that's why I'm talking to you, because I don't feel like you care about your players, and I don't feel like you're transparent with them. He's like, why do you say that? I was like, because I went through so much at this Spring League, and people were not caring about me, and it was all tied back to you, and you didn't take responsibility for the hotel, you didn't take responsibility for the trainers, you didn't take responsibility for the schedules, you didn't take responsibility for nothing, man. You had something to say about everything that went wrong here, and I'm like, you're the head of the CEO. What does that say about you? So If you don't care about us, that's cool. But don't come talking to me acting like you do. He's like, why do you think I'm talking to you right now? Because I care about you. That's why I'm talking to you right now, because I care. I was like, really? I didn't feel it. I appreciate you telling me that now, but I didn't feel it. So I don't think that you guys sell the best product. I think you have a lot of improvements you can make. And I also don't think you care and you're not as transparent with your guys, because if you would have streamed this spring league, maybe that would have been some exposure for some of it. He's like, you think scouts are really going to watch a stream on the internet? I was like, do you think we should have streamed the spring league? He was like, I would have loved to stream it. I was like, see, you just said it. You would have loved to stream the spring league, but you didn't. Why didn't you? I asked him. He's like, because the XFL paid us. We were in our contract that we signed with the XFL. They said that we could not stream it. I was like, all right, so you sold out. I don't know what the definition of selling out is, but if you want to do something and you get paid not to do it, to me, that's selling out. So Brian, that's exactly what we talked about. We were arguing about it. We shook on the transparency, and we shook on the fact that I don't necessarily feel like you are putting out the best product. That's why I shook your hand, because you agreed with me on that. So this is really just me sharing all my thoughts on it, so I never have to talk about it again, because that wasn't, none of it was worth it. And to end the whole conversation, yes, I am gonna say this because I don't understand what kind of shenanigans you were trying to work. You said you had a law degree, but your lawness is not right. Your stuff is off. It's real shady. It's real gray. Hey man, you know, if there's anything I could do for you, we'll stay in touch. Cause long story short, he was trying to tell me, you know, my character and all this, I was one of the guys that potentially was going to get looked at by the scouts for the XFL, potentially. But he has favors, or he has connections, or he has a say that could potentially benefit me. So I'm over here like, I'm good. If the XFL wants me, cool. If they don't, cool. I need to be honest. I need to be real. I have a political life. I have a political life, bro. I'm a project manager. I know how to work in corporate America. You think I play football to be corporate, bro? You think I play football to have politics? Nah, man. I come here to be real. I come here to tell you exactly how I feel. I tell you exactly what's going on, and that's what I'm doing right now. And if you think I want some kind of favor or some kind of whatever, just to talk, just to say what you, nah, man. Nah. So, I'm tearing up. Not because I'm crying, because I get dry eye and I'm probably getting passionate and my eyes are being in the sun and whatnot. But anyways, I'm not okay with it, bro. I'm not okay with it. Guys, everybody that's watching this, I may never play professional football because of me speaking out in this video. I may never get the opportunity that I thought I deserved, or I thought that I could at least get a shot with, and that's okay to me. You know why? Because I stand up for what I believe in, and that's what matters to me. Because everything that I've done, Enjoy the Grind, has proved that I'm willing to do whatever it takes to be at the top, and I can play at the top, and I don't need to prove that to anybody else. I know. And that's what matters. God knows, and that's what matters. And that's what the Enjoy the Grind is going to teach me right here. If I get my opportunity to play in the professional league, NFL, CFL, awesome. If I don't, awesome. You know why? Because I'm me, and God got me. The man offered to give me gas money to drive my butt back to San Antonio because he said, you know, sometimes players. I said, Brian, why? Why? After the conversation we just had, we shook hands. And now you're gonna offer me gas money, bro? I'm done with you, bro. Leave me alone. I'm good. You're not making sense. I don't know what you're trying to do here, but I don't like it. So yes, I told you guys the honest truth. I'm gonna read whatever left stuff I got on this piece of paper, but that's my experience with the Spring League. They got me the film, they got me to prove that I could play inside linebacker, and those are things that I will never be able to say that they didn't do. That's what the Spring League did for me. But the value that they provided to me was not the value that I paid for, and that's all I was arguing. So, going forward, there's plenty of guys that played in the Spring League with me. Do I feel like this is exactly what they needed? 100%. Some of you guys can't play football, so the Spring League gives you an opportunity to do that. Now, some of you guys are in the NFL. The Spring League is only gonna mess you up, bro. They ain't gonna take care of you. You're gonna get potentially hurt, and if the scouts ain't there, you already know that you can play on such a high level, and you're gonna have to take all this hit just to be there. I don't think it's worth it for an NFL player. You played like Lozo, you better get out of there. You better not pay that money. I think them raising that price actually took away some of the potential talent they could have received. I think a lot of good players could pay $300 to $700 to get another opportunity. A lot of good players are not going to pay $2,000 to get an opportunity. Why? Because they already know they're good. I don't need to pay to prove to you that I'm good. I need to prove that I can play another position. I think it makes sense to pay for me. I've been out of football for 3 years. I need some film to say I'm relevant. Everything about it made sense for me, except no real scouts, no live stream, I didn't feel taken care of, and no transparency. So would I do it again if I have never done the Spring League? Yes. Would I do it again after I did it? No. And guess what? Some guys have come back to the Spring League 3 years in a row. So I'm not saying it doesn't benefit some people, because some guys that I played with played in the Spring League. This was their second time. And they said the year before was better. So they experienced both sides. I got nothing against them. If I experienced a great year with the Spring League, heck yeah, I would promote it. Heck yeah, I would say go back. But I experienced the downside of the Spring League, so I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Let me finish this paper. Sorry I'm getting all ratchet, but... So anyways, the rest of this was really just saying, check out this Spring League post. They post their highlights. Somebody said, "Or the full games be coming?" Spring League says, no, the full game won't be coming. Then the email from the Spring League video guy basically letting us know that they'll be providing 2 options for players to continue to access the showcase practice film and game footage, opportunities to create highlight cut-ups. Note that everybody will be set up with access to practice footage, blah, blah, blah. So basically, they're charging us option 1. They'll give us access to the app that allows us to watch the game practices and film. It's going to be $150. And then the other one, it says post-event video access. Will charge the athletes for this, and they'll also provide you MP4s of your highlight tapes that you make with their application, and those could be potentially $200 or whatever. Anyways, I have the Spring League newsletter here, the farewell, what is it called? Yeah, it says Farewell Austin. And I just pulled this up because I wanted to show, like, yo, TSL, LB Lorenzo Malden signs with the CFL Hamilton Tiger Cats. So I got the team wrong. This is what the Spring League's gonna do. I don't knock him for doing it. I'm just saying it's a little skewed for my man Lozo. He said plenty of positive things. I'm not trying to say he said anything negative about the Spring League. Even if he did, I'm not trying to say he did. I know what I said earlier in this video, but I'm not trying to say anybody for anybody other than Emmanuel Graves, and I'm trying to speak for what I heard Brian Woods tell Emmanuel Graves. Everything else, you guys will do with what you want with it. Let's see what else is in this. I'm just going through the facts before I end this video, bro. That's it. That's a wrap. So, my last post to IG was, CEO of the Spring League, Brian Woods, spoke to me after the showcase due to my factual social media post. And he update was 2 NFL scouts showed the Jets and the Texans. In the meantime, I will not comment anything else about my experience with the Spring League until I can gather my thoughts and post one final Spring League review on YouTube. God is good all the time. I played well. I prove I can play inside linebacker as a professional. I will continue to exercise my faith and let God's will be done. Thank you all for your support in this matter. It truly means a lot. I'm gonna save this for the end of the video. Hey man, I need some light, guys, because it's getting dark. I hope you guys don't take this as a negative video, because it's really me doing my therapy, expressing myself, venting, and sharing the truth of what I go through with you guys. And if you take that as a negative, I apologize. Nah, I don't apologize. I'm trying to be all nice at the end of the video because I want to have a good, positive message, but I don't want to apologize for anything I said. Everything I said was my truth. So, I want you guys to take from it. Please don't ask me a bunch of questions about this going forward. Please do your research, just like I showed you. I showed you that proof to show my integrity, not to show that this is all my opinions. This is factual stuff, and I just hope that in the future that the guys that go to the Spring League can have their best foot forward. I hope that when they go, they know what they're getting. They're not going to be surprised, and they can prepare for that. And with that being said, I feel like it could be a great experience for many guys. Many guys that I played with had a great experience from the Spring League based on how they performed, based on them being healthy, and based on them you know, having faith and knowing that positive will come out of it regardless of what happens. And I believe that I got a positive out of it, but I also believe that it can be better, and that's why I did this review. So if you guys like this video, please drop a like down below. If you want to leave a comment down below, leave a comment. I'm not sure if I'm going to respond to everything, because you know what, I'm done with this. I'm still going to make YouTube videos. I still got more videos coming out, one about the AFL trying to sign me. I'm going to make one in the future. If you like these videos and you want to see more of them, I don't post all the time, but please do subscribe. It really means a lot to me. And last but not least, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for watching this video. I know it was long and too much, but I hope something comes of it. But yeah, last but not least, make sure you enjoy the grind.